Morning. Woke up bright and early to Astrology giving me a song. And I knew it, but I couldn't figure out what it was. I googled it. It's Crowded House. The song is Don't Dream It's Over, I think. So, not really my thing, but I do know it. I've heard it. I don't know when, but I have. So, let's have a look. So maybe the house is crowded and you're having a few arguments. Who knows? Let's see. Today's card is the High Priestess. It's about truth, positivity, speaking with the ancestors. The Carnival people, ours comes on the 7th this year. It's the nearest to the 11th they can. So the 11 has some meaning for spirit, but the 7 might be of important meaning. There she is. Important meaning for you this year for some reason. It's the mystic, the tarot reader, somebody at the gates of hell, or has been to the gates of hell and back. It's not looking after yourself. It's letting negativity into your aura, financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. But be careful what you put into your body, as in diet, medication, what comes out of your body, as in words written or spoken. Possible that you still live with your parents and your siblings and you want to just get out. Looks like there's a problem with a father, a government official, a boss, your self-esteem even. Aries energy. 431 is negative. It's not presenting yourself well to the world. It's head and face injuries. It's depression even. No success, no new beginnings. Someone needs to stand on their own 2 feet or become single. There's enough money to be financially independent of everything you need, everything you want, but there's something missing. Confusion, again depression, options, not knowing which way to turn, bickering, arguing, making mountains out of molehills, because somebody's made the wrong choice. Gemini energy, no communications, hands, arms, shoulders, something may have been blocked. The 6 or the 24 is negative. It's a heavy burden you're carrying and somebody is at the gates of hell. Because of secrets or knowledge not told. It's a dark place. 2 keys, binding you to heaven or hell. So 6 and 24, 4 and 31 are the most important numbers. Gemini and Aries, negative energy. No communication, no self-esteem, problems with the boss, government officials, depression, possible injuries, head, face, hands, arms, shoulders. Maybe a heavy burden, you was lifting something at work and hurt yourself in some way. There's a declaration here, again, fire sign energy. I want to be myself. I want to come home to who I truly am. I'm not banging my head against a brick wall anymore. Yeah, sitting on the fence. You have to make a decision. You can't keep juggling things. You can't keep going the way you're going. Something has to stop. You have to get off that seesaw. Apologies might be needed for something you've done. Improvements in finance and career, perhaps. Seeing something clearly, and it might just be that you see somebody's face clearly. See somebody for what they truly are. Finances aren't good though. There's a loss, a heavy loss, and but they are improving. This is the end to security. You never know what's going to happen now. The end to a financial possibility. Security in the home, financial and emotional, is over. It's time to release and let go. It can be to do with a sibling, like I say. Something comes very, very clear. The 9th of October is the full moon, I think. The 18th, perhaps there's a new baby born. Problems with a dog. No longer spreading yourself too thin. There's no defending this situation anymore. And it feels like there's a hole in the pit of your stomach. A lack. A bird in a gilded cage. Half of what you earn is gone, if not more. There's nothing there. Did you see that? The lights are going. They really are. It seems to be an important message now. 5 years could be important, but there's a lack here. Something missing. The 18, positive energy. Yeah, somebody feels not good enough because they're reaping what they sowed. It looks like somebody's either spent too much, not put away for a rainy day like Spirit told us to, or they don't feel good enough for the job, for the family, whatever it is. Ungrateful even. Some people may be ungrateful for what they've got, because they've got a lot. More than halfway there. Things aren't as bad as you think they are. It's just that you've had it too good for too long. So remember, even the mistakes are money in the bank, because you've learnt from them. There needs to be unconditional love for yourself and possibly others, or you may have issues with Scorpio energy, which is Scorpio Cuspa. So early Scorpio is Libra, late Scorpio is Sagittarius. It's issues with the reproductive organs and shared resources. Again, you need to stand on your own 2 feet, provide for yourself, have your own money, be financially and emotionally independent. Somebody is confused about severing ties, negative energy and communications, doctors, priests, lawyers, Libra, Cuspa. So again, Libra, Scorpio, or Virgo, Libra. A light at the end of the tunnel. Your cup is being filled, probably by yourself, but it could be someone else. A new love, an offer of love, happiness, the birth perhaps of this child. There it is again. So it's massively important. It's on itself, the number 18. It is a heavy burden, and things will become very, very clear. Possibly that there's not enough room in the house with this new baby arriving. Your wires are now torn between two properties, two people, two jobs, two situations, not knowing where to stay. But it is going to become clear. And then we end with what we started with. When it becomes very, very clear and you make the choice that's needed, then you'll have more self-esteem. You'll be able to look the world in the eye, and you will be successful. Aries energy. So we start and finish with that. Your choices bring about the consequences. Government officials, bosses, father figures, the 4 and the 31, massively important. There'll be no reunions and no celebrations. So perhaps kids have decided to move out because of this new beginning, this new baby or whatever. Maybe dad's not happy about it. Maybe dad's finally speaking up and explaining to mum that they need to move out. They need to find their own space. Pisces, you have to believe the 24 again. We had that, but it's negative. It's the prisoner. Somebody trapped. Dare stand up for themselves. Dare say, I need to move out because it's too crowded. Pisces energy. I believe. You've got to believe that you can do this. So, somebody has no fear of depth, but a great fear of shallow living. So they're not living the life they want to live. You're going to have to surrender to what is and let go. It's about boundaries, and there is none because the house is too crowded, is what Spirit's saying. You may be confused. That's what they're saying. I've said it 3 times. Confusion, confusion, confusion. About the reactions of others, or simply unable to get the correct answer. Pisces can be like the pristine sea or the muck of a swamp, so getting lost is a danger. Make sure you're not being pulled under by other people's complications. So like I said, Dad may be being stubborn about something. Usually this is not intentional, but because of some delusional way of thinking. So thinking that you can stay in a crowded house with a new baby, or viewing the world, that clouds the issue. Don't fall into the same confusion. Make sure you are protected and have the proper boundaries. You may have physical symptoms but find no reason for them. Be careful when this card comes up, especially in regards to medicine or drugs, because allergies and strange reactions to medications may develop. So be careful what you put into your body, what comes out of your body. Circumstances will be covert or at least obscured from view. The hanged man, a sacrifice, staying in limbo, stagnating, playing the martyr or the victim to get what you want. So no crying to stop them leaving home, no saying you need them there, or they've got to make their own way. Compassion, oneness, art, the unconscious, music, water, and being the victim. So either you're making somebody the victim, or you're becoming the victim yourself out of martyrdom. Somebody people pleasing. Again, they're saying it, the surrender. The 12 and the 12, because the hanged man is the 12. The 12 is massively important. Let go, let them be free, go with the flow. So whoever it is wants to be free, let them be free, because they can stand on their own 2 feet. It said it twice. Stand on your own 2 feet. You are financially and emotionally secure enough to do that. So you've just got to let them make their own mind up. If the kids want to leave home, somebody else wants to leave home, that's their choice. Surrender to what is. Don't fight it, just let it happen. Surrender to the fairy of freedom and flow. She has let go of everything, holding her back, and is ready to fly. So release and let go, so that you can have this new beginning. You can feel a sense of peace that has come over her, and she is open to whatever is coming her way. Eyes closed and trusting what lies ahead is exactly what she needs and has asked for. Surrender is here to teach that whatever you are holding on to, maybe it's time to let go and let yourself be free. Sometimes we hold on to behaviours or beliefs that may have served us in the past, being stubborn, my way or the highway, but no longer do so in the present. By drawing this card, it's time to take a look at the patterns and situations holding you back. So from stubborn, my way or the highway, to letting go and just being. Ask yourself, is this in my best interest? If not, take steps to change it. Let go and move ahead. Start following the path that gives you joy. As long as it's in your best interest, it will be in the best interest of all. Surrender may also be trying to tell you to be yourself. Don't follow the crowd. Coming home to who we truly are. Declaring it. Saying it. I'm not going to walk on eggshells anymore. Surrender is also trying to tell you to be yourself. Don't follow the crowd if that isn't you. Create your own path and be true to yourself. Follow your intuition, that gut feeling that never lets you down. That is you being true to yourself or your spirit guides. The more you listen to your intuition, the more in touch with yourself you'll become. What a wonderful feeling of freedom when you no longer worry about what's ahead. Take your hands off the steering wheel and step into the future flow. So remember, there's a new beginning waiting for you. Unconditional love. Where's it gone? The water sign, female, maybe in spirit or the flesh. But we've got an Ace of Cups somewhere. Can't find it. There it is. If you happen to see a kingfisher, it's very, very important omen. So, yeah, you're more resilient than you think you are. Stay as strong as the evergreen tree, but go with the flow. Like the water does down a river. There's no need to hurry, but you must start taking steps towards your freedom. So, third house. Again, Gemini. Hands, arms, shoulders, siblings, wrong choices, no communication. The colour yellow. Siblings, short journeys, learning, communications, immediate environment, your neighbours and your manner of speech. So be careful how you speak to people. Then we've got Virgo, Jupiter in Virgo. Expansion through mental productivity, gentle, unassuming and idealistic. Jupiter in Virgo is quietly ambitious. And that's what maybe you should be. Take small steps and be quietly ambitious. Turn this card around. Aries going from depression and lack of success, no self-esteem, and finally turn it round to success, self-esteem, presenting yourself well to the world. Government officials, bosses, father figures, being overbearing their way or the highway, suddenly changing the man. Doesn't mean it's all going to be plain sailing, but it looks like somebody's backtracking here. So, we'll see. Thanks for listening. Yeah, there's more to this than meets the eye, I think. Bye.